following Frank and Amy's build since the beginning, and I'm pleased to say that their family home is finally finished. They started this journey to create a home that was distinctly their personality and to fit in and grow for their family. So now it's done, and I just can't wait to get inside and see how it's all come together. Hi!
Hi.
Oh my God! I just can't believe how different it looks. You guys must have had a very busy couple of weeks.
A fair bit of pressure.
It's been a bit crazy to get it done. Yeah.
It's been push, but we met the deadline, which is great.
Ah, look, it's just, I mean, it's amazing, and this just looks spectacular. The gardens look amazing.
Yeah.
I love the white brick, and I love seeing your vision. I mean, when we first talked about it, you talked about all these mix of materials and how that was going to work, and I really see it. You know, you've got those beautiful white bricks, and then you've got the Hebel panels, which are nice and smooth and get that solidity to it. It feels really established, and then the black wood, the timber, just looks lovely.
It's all come together.
There's lots happening on the front, but it all works beautifully together, and I think it looks really interesting.
It really does. I really
for
love
the whole
it.
house, really, because there's obviously mixing materials throughout on the facade, but also inside too. So there's always something interesting to look at, which is what we wanted.
Yeah. So speaking of inside,
Should we go have a look?
yes. Oh, wow.
Formal lounge.
That painting is just spectacular.
It's so beautiful, isn't it? As soon as you open the door, it gives such a big impact.
I love the painting, but I love the way you've used that painting to inform the colour scheme throughout this whole room. It feels so beautiful, and it's so grown up. I mean, that sofa just feels really formal and structured, and I love it. Then I think, you know, you've got so many textures, this really nice texture on with the rug, and then, you know, the texture with the timber around that mid wall, and then the bricks, of course, and then the painting has so much texture in it.
It's interesting because there are so many elements and textures in this room. You think, oh, maybe it might be too busy, but it all works together really well, and it's actually a really calming space.
What I love actually is that view down here. Like, it just tells me what else I've got to see.
Yes.
Let's go and have a look.
Let's do it.
I love this wall. It's so beautiful.
It's actually a polished plaster wall. It's actually done with a trowel, so it's quite
really
a nice
pretty.
texture finish.
Oh, it just, like, you can't help but come up and just touch it, and it feels fantastic. I love it, and I love the fact that you've included this light well here, because it just floods this area of the house with natural light. But on top of that, you know, you've got the bricks there, and then you've got the star jasmine that'll climb up. It's going to look beautiful as it grows. It's just going to get better.
Yeah, and I think it was just such a clever trick to break up what was potentially a really long corridor with another interesting feature.
Nice work, Frank.
Oh, yeah, that's all me. I'll take credit for that.
Oh, the staircase looks fantastic. Now that it's finished.
It's finished now, so you can actually see what it's
I know, the glass looks so perfect. It really, really looks good. But I love this screen that you added.
that was actually a bit of a last minute change.
Very
The stair was all
last minute.
finished, and I thought, need something else. Rather than just putting glass on the end there, we thought we just want to put a barrier there between. It used to create a space between the dining room and the stairwell, which I think works really well.
Oh, I really love it. It looks fantastic. And the beautiful thing is, you've got that screen, but yet the view is unchanged. You see all the way through to the pool, up to the sky. It's a really beautiful staircase.
Thanks.
Thank you.
This kitchen is so beautiful.
I'm so excited about the kitchen.
Oh, it's just so stylish, and I know this sounds ridiculous. It looks like the pages of a magazine.
I thought you were going to say clean.
No, it is just, I love all the different finishes, and it just is such a beautiful open living space. I mean, the way that the kitchen connects to the dining room is it's just beautiful. And then you have that view across the pool.
It's really beautiful, and what I love is that there's so many greys and cool colours, but it still feels really warm and inviting.
I think that comes down to the natural light and the fact there's so much greenery you can see
That's right.
outside.
It made a big difference when the landscaping come in, because it does look a bit grey and all that. But once the landscaping goes in and things like window furnishings, that's when everything sort of all makes sense and comes to life.
Oh, I just love it. And then you've got this great living room here that is just so inviting, like that rug. I just want to take my shoes off and have my toes on that rug. But it all just connects so beautifully. The thing that I love is this al fresco living space and how it just instantly connects. I mean, it feels like part of the living room.
It is like an extension of a living space, isn't it?
It really is. Oh, this just looks so good.
It looks good landscape.
Oh, the greenery, and I love how this is all going to grow up. That star jasmine's going to be beautiful, and it feeds a tree.
Yep.
It was a bit of a last minute thing. We needed a place for the barbecue, and then we sort of tacked on the bench seat on the end of it. So yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, it's really good.
This is the spot that I'm going to watch Frank cook all the Barbies.
So it's a bit of a theme going here. I'm doing a lot of cooking and cleaning in this house, but we'll see.
I'm so impressed.
Oh, it may not happen.
But I guess from here, what I like about it is that you can survey your grounds because you can see all the beauty of the house, all the different materials. You know, the clean modern edges of the Hebel.
Yeah.
The timber that you've got there, the glass, the bricks, it's all on show.
Yeah.
But I'm really impressed because when I first got here, I have to say, when I kind of saw what you'd pegged out, I thought, oh, is there any backyard left there?
It was a concern for us too.
Yeah, but actually, it's pretty good.
It's definitely enough grass and enough room for a big trampoline, and I think
I think one of the things we said early on was as long as enough room to kick a Sharon up and back a footy. So we've got that nailed. I think. I
have to tell you, I just think you've done an amazing job.
Thanks.
It really feels like your home.
Thank you. I think it definitely does too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. It's nice to kind of look back and reflect and be really happy that we've got a home that really represents our style from the front door right to the backyard. So it's really satisfying.
Oh, you've done it. Now, I heard a rumour that the girls are coming over, so I'm thinking it might be time for bubbly.
Yeah, absolutely. So
right.
Never say no to champagne.
Being involved in Aimee and Frank's new home build has been such a fantastic experience, and the result is spectacular. There are so many amazing ideas in this home, too many to fit in one episode. So keep an eye out for our website because we've got an episode on every room coming up. We've also featured the whole house in the December issue of Home Beautiful magazine. And stay tuned for our next project. Thanks so much for watching.